Hi there, yogi friends, and welcome to this 30-minute practice with me, Wandering Alice. And today the theme is believe. And I think this is a really important theme to think about when we're practicing on and off the mat, because we need to believe that we are worthy of happiness, that we are worthy of love, that we are really worthy of everything that we need to live a beautiful life. So I think it's really important that we all spend some time cultivating that feeling within ourselves. We can't always look to other people to make us feel worthy, to believe in ourselves. We have to believe in ourselves because of who we are. So yeah, today on your mat, I invite you to come into yourself, to really see yourself. And when you see yourself, know that you are worthy, that you can believe in all the good things that you deserve. And I just want to start with a couple of rounds of a beautiful mantra, Lokah, Samastah, Sukhino, Bhavantu, which means, its literal translation is, may all beings everywhere be happy and free. And I wish that for myself, and I wish it for you. So I will just say a couple of rounds. So if you just bring your hands into your lap, onto your knees, wherever feels comfortable for you, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just listen and join in if you want to. Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu. Deep breath in, sigh it out. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. That includes you and it includes me. So let's just generate that belief today. Belief that we are on the right path towards the next step, wherever we are headed. That everything is within us that we need to thrive. So yeah, just bring your hands to your heart or keep them where they are if that's more comfortable to you, and we'll just say together. So listen to me the first time, join in the second time. I can't hear you, but I can feel you, or you can just listen if that resonates with you more deeply. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I believe in you. I believe in you. And if you said that back to me, then I thank you. I believe I am right where I need to be. I believe I am right where I need to be. Beautiful. Release your hands. Just take a couple of deep breaths together. Inhaling, mouth closed. Belly falls forward. Exhaling, mouth closed. Belly drifts in. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And we're going to come to standing now. We're going to do a pranayama breathing exercise. We're going to do chair breath and shoulder breath. And with chair breath and shoulder breath, if you haven't done this before, we're going to let go of something and we're going to bring something in. So for me today, I'm going to let go of fear. So with your chair breath, standing with your feet at hip distance, lifting your little toe to your big toe, coming into that strong Tadasana, that strong mountain pose. Think about something that you really want to let go of, make space for something else in your body. So for me, like I say, it's fear. So whatever it is for you, just bring that vision, that word to the forefront of your mind, and then bending your knees a little bit. Bring your arms up as you inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to just let it all go one after the other. So really visualizing as if you're throwing that thing away onto a fire burning in front of you. Just let it go. Coming to a rest now. You get the idea. So deeply inhaling and then exhaling repeatedly while you let that feeling, that thing, whatever it is, go. So I'm just visualizing letting go of fear, fear of the unknown, fear of things that I might be facing right now. I'm just going to let it all go. So deeply inhale, push it out, bending your knees as you exhale, burning that thing away on the fire. And release. I don't know about you, but I can just feel that I've made a space inside. So I'm going to fill that space now with something that I need more of. And for me, I'm going to bring in self-belief. Just take a moment here, think about what you need to bring in. Self-belief, or it could be positivity, it could be happiness, whatever resonates, love. Think about that thing. And this time we're going to inhale, arms high. Deep breath in and bring it down to your shoulders, that thing that you need more of. Visualize yourself embodying whatever it is. Stretch up and just relax your arms down. We're going to do that once more. So again, visualize that thing that you need more of. Bring it into you. This is your opportunity. We're letting go, we're letting in. We're believing in ourselves. So inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, bring it into your shoulders. And release. I hope you feel as good as I do. I can feel your energy through the screen. I hope you can feel mine. We're bringing that energy to each other when we practice together. Even though it's through a screen, I'm here, I am teaching to you, and I'm feeling the energy that is coming, and I hope that you can feel my good energy coming back to you. So now we're going to move to the front of our mats, and we're going to come into a couple of sun salutation A's together. I hope it's not too windy. Every time I seem to film, it seems to be windy, but I think that makes it raw and honest. Not perfect, perfectly imperfect. That's what I like to say. So, coming to the front of your mat into mountain pose, Tadasana. Roll your shoulders, always thinking about your posture. This is never a wasted moment. Breathing in, planting your feet. And then we're going to inhale together, arms up. Inhale. Exhale as you come to forward fold, your forward fold. It could be here, it could be here, it could be all the way. Listen to your body today. Every day is different. Relax into that forward fold. And then inhale, halfway lift, pinch your shoulders up. Imagine there's a string coming through the crown of your head, pushing your sacrum behind you. Exhale as you release into forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Big stretch, back bend if it's available. Hands to heart center. Just take a moment here. A moment in gratitude that we have this space, this mat that we can come to when we need to cultivate feelings within ourselves, when we need to give time to ourselves. Because when we give time to ourselves, we grow, and when we grow, we can have a better life experience when we're open to growth. So we're going to do another sun salutation A together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Let everything fall out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale all the way up, back bend. And exhale your hands down. And we're going to come down into downward facing dog here. So planting your hands and bringing your feet behind you. And just take a downward facing dog. Start this day the right way. Maybe walk your dog, easing up your heels one by one. Forgetting my words here. Stretching your chest back, really pulling it back towards your thighs, lengthening out your arms, and enjoy. And we're going to do a couple of knees to elbow now. Now, if you want a challenge, you can stay right here in downward facing dog. I'll just demonstrate. You can just bring your leg up, and we're going to bring our knees in to each elbow. If you feel that that's too much of a challenge this morning, just come to your knees, all fours. And we can just do, when I say knee to elbow, right and left, you can just bring your knee to one elbow, like this. So wherever you are, downward facing dog or all fours, stretch out, bringing your right leg up. Inhale, exhale, bring that knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. And if you're in all fours, just bring that right knee to the right elbow again. If you're with me, right knee to left elbow. Twisting from the waist. Right leg up. And then release into downward facing dog. Take a stretch. And then wherever you are, come into extended child's pose. Toes to touch behind you. Gently walking your hands down. Let's just take a moment here to breathe. There's no rush. We'll just take it gently. And we're going to do it on the other side. So whatever felt good for you today, listen to your body. Every day is different, and everything that you do on the mat is worthwhile. Doesn't matter if you decide that today is a day where you just want to take it a little bit easier, or today is a day that you want to push yourself. Maybe you'll do this practice several times and it will be different each day. That's absolutely fine. Coming up into your downward facing dog. Take a nice stretch here. Walk that dog. And make your decision. Are you staying in downward facing dog or are you coming to all fours? Wherever you are, lift your left leg up behind you. And bring your left knee to your left elbow as you exhale. Left leg up. Left knee to right elbow, twisting from the waist. Left leg up. And coming down into your downward facing dog, or your all fours. And then down into extended child's pose again. Let it all go into the mat. Believe in yourself and believe that wherever you are in your practice is right where you are meant to be. Slowly peeling yourself up. We'll just come into downward facing dog again and then walking your hands towards your feet into gorilla. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Don't worry about what anyone else is doing. Listen to yourself. And when your hands get to your feet, flip your palms, walk your feet onto your hands so that your toes are tickling your wrists. I don't know where my words have gone today. And try and fully relax into this. Letting go. And then release. And release all the way back down. If you want to take a high to low plank with your knees, you can come down slowly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or just come down any way you want. Let's just take a baby cobra there. So hovering hands. And just stretching out. And relax. Take a moment, bring your forehead to your hands on the mat. We're going to come into locust in a moment. So bringing your arms behind you. And we're going to lift up. So lifting up your feet and your shins and your chest and your head, and you hover your hands, and you might just find that you just come an inch off the floor. Wherever you are, enjoy this wonderful strengthening back bend and release. The second time, come a bit higher if you can. So inhaling, really peeling those shoulders back, the chest up. Breathe into it. Inhaling, exhaling, and release. We're going to do that once more. This time I'm going to interlace hands and come up even further. But it's yogi's choice. If you feel more comfortable staying low, then you do that. If you're with me, lifting up, breathing in, really lifting those shoulders behind you, keeping your gaze on the floor in front of you, stretching out. Just let a sigh out if that feels good. Inhale, sigh it out, and release. Forehead to your hands. Take a moment. Honor your body. When you stretch your spine in this way, it takes time to build that strength. So don't overdo it immediately. Take it slow. Now you can choose to do a couple more locusts in whatever way suited you, or if you want to go the next step, we're going to take floor bow. So bringing your feet up and grabbing from the outside your ankles with your hands, and see if you can raise your thighs and your chest off the floor, pushing the soles of your feet, which should be flexed, up towards the ceiling, releasing your shoulders, keeping your gaze in front of you on the floor, deeply inhaling. Exhale, let it go. That's a lovely stretch. But even if you're in locust, that's absolutely a beautiful stretch as well. Wherever you are is exactly where you're meant to be. We'll do that again. So taking your ankles in your hands, lifting up to the sky, rooting your core into the earth, raising your shoulders and your feet up to the sky. Maybe have a little rock if that's available to you. Inhale and release. Bring your forehead to your hands. Just rejoice in moving your body. Rejoice in all that your body is. And we're going to slowly push back up into downward facing dog again, or all fours. Stretching out those arms, stretching out those legs, walk that dog. Clearing breath, so inhale, sigh it out. Now bringing your right leg up behind you. We're going to swing it through to half pigeon. So bringing your knee, your right knee towards behind your right hand and your right foot behind your left hand. You can aim for a right angle, but if that's too much, bring your foot towards your groin. Take your time wherever you land. And just stay upright. Open your heart to the sky. Release your shoulders. Take a deep breath as you ease yourself into this half pigeon hip opener, and then lower yourself gently, very slowly, edging your way, feeling what you can feel, believing in your intuition, believing in yourself. Any pain, don't come any lower, just stay where you need to be. If you can lower down, you could come all the way to the mat if you want to. Inhaling and exhaling, we'll just take a minute here. It's said that we hold a lot of emotion in our hips, so whether you believe that or you don't, these hip openers, they're a way of releasing. So feel that release. Feel that release of negative energy, anything that doesn't serve you. And as you inhale, feel the belief, the self-belief, the belief that you're right where you need to be. Feel that coming into your body. And just enjoy. And then slowly, with helping hands, just come back up slowly to your forearms if you were forehead on the mat. And just edge your way up, ever so slowly, bit by bit. Open that chest. Maybe just give a small smile to the world, to each other. I'm sending a smile to you right now, that you may believe in yourself. And then release all the way out. Come to a downward facing dog. Stretch it out. I know we've done a lot of down dogs today. It's because it is a resting pose. It might not feel like it at the moment, but with practice, it will. But even if you've had enough of downward facing dogs today, you can always just come to your knees. There's never any pressure. I've got a little ladybird here on my mat, which I have to just remove. I don't want to squash her. There we go. And so then pushing back up into your downward facing dog if you want to. And bringing your left leg up, ready to swing through for pigeon, half pigeon on the opposite side. So again, foot behind one hand, knee behind the other. We're aiming for a right angle, but that is quite an advanced pose. So if you need to just shift that foot in towards the groin, as long as your thigh, the front of your thigh is resting on the ground, that's what you're looking for. So you're not kind of falling over or twisting, leaning like this. You're actually, your hips are straight, your thigh is flat to the ground, and just come to wherever you are. And slowly down to potentially your forearms. And if you want to go all the way, forehead. And breathe here. Take this time for yourself. You're committed to coming to your mat for 30 minutes. I want to congratulate you. It can be so hard to make this time for ourselves, but I hope that, like me, your mat will become your peaceful place, the place that you can come to for you time, me time, the place that when you leave it you feel better than when you arrived. You feel calmer, more in tune with your body, more in tune with your mind, more in tune with the universe. That is what I wish for you during our yoga practice together. Let go. Release shoulders. Release facial muscles. Come to your edge, but don't go over it. And if you feel you're at your edge, just sink back into extended child's pose at any point. Honor your body, honor yourself. Learn to listen to yourself, to your deepest self. Your deepest self knows what you need. It truly does. We just need to learn to listen. Or practice listening, I should say. Because it is a practice. The world can become so noisy and overwhelming. We have to practice in this quiet space on our mats. Just releasing. Come into your forearms. Take a moment. Check in with yourself. How do you feel? Has it been worthwhile coming to your mat today for this short practice together? I hope so. Coming up, releasing your knee. Let's come to an extended child's pose this time. So knees wide, toes to touch behind you. Lowering yourself, surrendering into the mat. Deeply breathing. And then slowly walking your way up and coming onto your bum. Any which way. We'll come into final Shavasana to close our practice today. Lying down. Just release. If you're like me and you're outside, let your hands touch the ground. Let your legs and your feet fall open. Let yourself be held by the earth at this beautiful time of year when we can be practicing outside. And just take a few moments to connect with your physical body and with your heart. So just imagine a bird coming along and just landing on each of your toes one by one, like a little perch. And then just imagine that bird hopping onto your shin and your knee on each side. And just hopping its way all the way up to your torso, your shoulders, down each arm. Just think about how that feels, that light touch. Think about where you've held any tension today and where you've felt able to let it go. To believe that you have the tools to shift the way you feel. We all have those tools on the mat to just shift our way of being. With our pranayama, breathing exercises, with our stretches, with our just giving ourselves over. And now just imagine that bird alighting on your heart space. And then just feel it take off and take flight. Just feel joy in your heart. Feel that you've given that bird joy, happiness. And just know that you have that joy, that happiness within you every single day, and you have the ability to share that gift with everyone that you come into contact with in your own way. And that includes yourself. So just believe in yourself right now. Believe in what you have to offer the world. Believe that you deserve happiness, love, to be free, Lokah, Samastah, Sukhino, Bhavantu, that beautiful mantra. Let it be with you as you go about your day. And I just invite you to stay wherever you are in your Shavasana in total relaxation for as long as you need. And I say namaste. Thank you for practicing with me.